So no, it's been a while. I am finally back doing videos and things, and to kick it off, I'm going to start with my fog lights. These have been neglected for a while, and they've definitely been needing a rebuild, so I think it's about time I actually do something about it. So as you can see, deep in the bottom of these fog lights, you can see all this like gross stuff from them leaking. These were just kind of like a prototype idea that I kind of get lazy when I do prototypes too. So this time it's going to be a full done thing. I've already practiced with the other fog light, but I'm not going to show you guys that until the end. I want the final look to be a surprise for you guys, especially since this is going to be the last rebuild I'm going to do with this set of fog lights, because I'm probably going to change my bumper before actually rebuilding these again. So I'm going to put the camera down so you guys can see me undo this really quickly. Basically, I'm going to start pulling electrical tape off the wires, because I'm not going to use electrical tape anymore, because that's just, it doesn't weatherproof it enough. And then I'm going to be going and tearing it apart. You usually just use a heat gun. You can use pretty much any temperature on a heat gun. You can also use a hair dryer. That will also kind of work. It'll just take a lot longer to pull the lens off. You'll be able to see me do it, even though it is a bit sped up. And then I'm also going to break off, I believe, the back of this. We'll see. I might be able to keep that on. So the reason why the bottom of this was so gross is because the bottom bolt on the lens rusted. That's why I had that yellow color, because there was so much water on the bottom. You can see it even affected this piece as well. Now, I'm not going to use this piece at all. You'll see what I'm using to replace the whole thing, but I'm not going to use these pieces anymore. It's just a cover piece. It's not that important. And I decided to go overkill. So I'm actually replacing this piece with this. This is a Jeep light, which is not all designed to be really a fog light. It's more of just a work light. It's kind of overkill. It goes really far. It's really bright, which means I also have to make sure I align them correctly. You'll see with the design, they actually can be tilted up and down, but they can't be moved left and right from the outside. And I noticed that from the first one I built. So when I build these, I still have to take this apart. I have to put the RGB color in these, and then all of the fun stuff that continues. So let me get started. I'm just going to speed through adding the RGB. You'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. I'll even hold it up so you guys can see exactly where I'm placing it and everything.
Until the morning, the things you want to do with me now. I'll give you everything if you try. Still makes sense.
So as you can see here, I put my RGB right inside of this. Now, I'm going to remove this rubber gasket just because it's going to be inside of the sealed headlight already, and it just gets in the way. And then we put in our projectors, which pop in real nice. And then our cover plate. And then it looks exactly the same as it did before, with a little wire hanging out the side. Now I'm going to screw all this back together, and we'll have our RGB work light done. Now that the housing is completely closed up, I'm just going to wipe it off with my shirt. All nice and shiny and ready. So now I have to remove the stock reflector plate and all the original wiring that's in here, clean it up, and then get it ready for this.
I'm gonna wait for you. 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 Hold me hard and mellow, baby, and I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you. Play with me through the fire daily, and I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you.
So I finished wiring all the electronics and everything inside. These are about ready to be sealed. I pushed the lens back on. As you can see, I sealed all back here. I got it all done. I want to get these done really quick because the day is getting late. But you can see you can have the projector in there. There's a little bit of butyl on the outside of the lens. You got your LED strip. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work. I have to set in the wiring yet, so these aren't going to be working today. But the fog light itself and the color will. So I'll at least have fog lights while I'm driving. They're going to be kind of bright, and hopefully I don't have to adjust them. I can kind of adjust them here and make them go down further if they're too high. So I'm hoping that's the case. If they're too low, then it's going to be questionable how the adjustment works. I needed a lock washer in there, and I didn't put one in, so that would be why the adjustment doesn't entirely work. But I'm going to heat these up, get these sealed. The other one's on the floor over there. It's not completely sealed because I readjusted that one as well earlier. And then I'll show you guys the finished product and turn them on and show you everything.
Day by day, desperate fight, my fears are waiting.
So I know the car is on and loud, but I'm going to close the garage door real quick so you guys can see the placement of the fog light lights so you know exactly where they are. And they're right here, you can see. They're directly below the headlights. So this is my headlight line for just driving in general so I don't blind people. And then here's the fog light. They come in square, but at a distance they do light up the ground like they're supposed to. And they're apparently really bright. I've used them before, and you can see just how focused the light is in this one spot. So as it gets further back, it'll get a lot brighter and everything like that. And then compared to the high beams, I know they're not hooked up to go higher, but with my high beams it goes up and then they disappear and then they come back on. See? So I'm going to come back out at night, see how bright they are. I'm really grateful to have fog lights again, just so I get that extra underneath light where the headlight just kind of misses and it fades out. This will definitely make everything brighter, and they look really good with their quad projectors along with these headlights. Now I'm going to go turn off the lights just so you guys can see, and I'll turn off the car as well. I'll show you the colored lights. So here we see the colored lights. They're basically designed to match. This, when the car is on, is supposed to be on. Obviously, I told you guys before, it's not wired up yet for that. When I wire that up, I'll be wiring up those headlights as well. But as you can see, it changes color along with everything else. This is a bad side to YouTube, because this one actually doesn't get red. See how it just turned black? There's actually no red in that headlight. I need to fix that, but you can see it's red down here. And on this side, you can see the red on there. And I can go through the whole range of colors. And I can do my normal themes. So I can do rainbow. I can do a police theme. Which is really, really cool. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do this on the road, because that would be a way to get arrested. For sure. But you can see all the different themes I can do. It's just the same as my headlights. The only difference is now it's powered down here, so now the fog light has it as well, which the old ones did, but they didn't show it as nicely. These really do show the color really nice, better in person than it looks here. And it is really, really nice looking. So that's it for today's video. I just wanted to come back and do something fun. I was just going way too hard with the videos, doing it every single day. I didn't really care what the topic was, and I would just I would think of the topic as I was filming it, so it's better to actually have like a whole thing planned and everything like that. So I just wanted to shout out Throtl, obviously, because I'm a brand ambassador and why not. Plus they give me cool stuff every month now. So like I got this keychain for being VIP. You can get stuff like this every month, they change it up. They also are giving away Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. That one has ended, but they're doing another build next month. They said it's going to be crazier, so I can't wait to see that. I'll link their channel down below along with my code and everything for Throtl. And the new merch. That came out on May 30th. I announced it on Twitter, but I didn't actually announce it because I wasn't doing YouTube videos and I was like on my whole break thing. That has been up. That will also be linked down below. There's a lot of cool new designs. Not all revolved around me like last time. There's some cool stuff for the 350 guys, 250s, rotary engines. So, I had a lot of fun making those, so I hope you guys enjoy those. I'm going to go and edit this and have fun editing it and getting rid of all the ums, because I say a lot, but I don't put that in video. Peace out, and be legendary.
Stop till we're legend.